The senses can be deceived, the eyes fooled. But how can we be sure our senses are not being deceived at any particular time?
Record. This is Nick. Nick, why are you here today, Nick? You can have a mic if you want.
I'll take the mic. Because the local organisers, we're from Poole and Bournemouth, threatened me if it didn't come down. So, and coercion.
Coercion.
We normally, I want to give credit to the normal Bob and Chris, who've been coming down on Fridays here for many years, I believe. And we were just going to join them with the yellow boards, and, which is easy. We just pick up the yellow boards and come and support them. But we've also got a table display, and because they couldn't come this week, we brought our table display as well. You might want to. It's not fully populated with our normal stuff, but I could only get so much in the car and bring a full car down as well. So. That's why we're here on the logistical level. The other thing, of course, is to spread the awareness, and that's most important. We spread the awareness. If you may want to scan the signs, I know you've done it before, and the emphasis here is on net zero, which really counters the argument that carbon and carbon dioxide causes global warming, and apart from the inhibitions and total unavailability of funds that they put into net zero projections, it just won't be possible. The basic idea of net zero, although is to have renewable energy, and that just isn't working because it's not consistent. One could talk for hours for that. There's books written on it. But I found it interesting yesterday that Russia has been surveying the Arctic, and they've no intention of having a reliance on renewables, and there's enormous amounts of fossil fuels gas under the Arctic, and they've invested enormous amounts of money in it. So the idea that the world in general will be powered by fossil fuels is just an idealistic claptrap, and it's a dream. I mean, if we could do that, we'd be all into it, but the science isn't there. The serious people in the world, like the Russian discoveries and surveillance in the Antarctic, know that, and they will leave us behind, and so will China, and so will India. And so what we're doing is just impoverishing ourselves with this idealistic claptrap of thinking that we're going to survive on renewables. Why hasn't those supposedly good people, which they aren't, most of them, running the planet, wait until they can actually show the mathematics that say, hey, all the energy requirements and all the future energy requirements can be now run on renewables? So what have they done? They closed the coal stations in Germany. They closed, as far as I understand, all their nuclear plants. You have to be suspicious of people organising energy products who are bringing in renewables before we know that, and destroying fossil fuels nuclear plants before they've actually shown you beyond a model on paper, that is mathematical approval, that we've got enough renewable science to have the energy that can fulfill all the world's requirements. And they didn't do that. They simply haven't done that. So that simple point alone should make people question what actually is happening.
No. 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 These, we had to really move at the speed of science to really understand what is taking place in the market.
This is scandalous. Millions of people worldwide felt forced to get vaccinated because of the myth that you do it for others. Now this turned out to be a cheap lie. This should be exposed. Please share this video.
And the effect is purposeful, and we're deindustrializing. And then you have to say, well, surely they can't expect a population expansion while they're deindustrializing. So what is happening? What is happening? So the only conclusion one can come is that they plan to depopulate, which is all on paper. Because with AI coming and all the database storage that is needed from the power plants, we're pulling in two directions. We're deindustrializing in one point and industrializing through AI and various other things in the other.
Before you understand this, you've got to understand that.
Either it's utter chaos or there's a plan, and the only way it can be a plan is if they plan to depopulate. And on that wonderful note, I'm running out of air.
Brilliant. Thank you.